Now that we have discussed the integers in the solidity, let's discuss the arrays. So like any other programming language, you can define both fixed size and dynamic sized arrays in the solidity. All the properties of arrays are applicable in the solidity also. Let's open remix and taste.sol file and taste the arrays. To declare an array of fixed size in solidity, you can specify the type of elements and the number of elements required by an array. For example, uint of 4 balance. So uint specifies the type of array and the number represents the length of this array. Like any other programming language, the array index starts from 0. So to access the last element, we should write the balance of 3. We can initialize the array like any other variable. Let's say uint of 4 balance is equal to square bracket 10, 11, 12, 13. Now let's create a function which returns the second element from the array. So it will be like a function, then function name. It will be also a public since we want to access it outside the smart contract, and we can restrict its visibility to view and then return the type. Inside this function, let's return balance of 1 since the index of second position is 1 if we start counting from 0. Let's compile and deploy the contract and test. Just like returning, you can change the value of any index by just calling the balance of index and equal to the assigning number. Let's make changes in the return function itself to change the number from 12 to 18. Now as we are changing the state of the variable, this function will no longer be view and won't show results in the remix. We will discuss why this happens in later part of this course. For now, let's make an entire array public. So now it will be like a balance of 2 is equals to 18, and in return, let's return a balance of 2. Let's compile and deploy and check the returning value. Dynamic arrays are just like fixed size arrays, but here we don't specify the length while initializing the array. You can initialize the array at the beginning just like we discussed, or add the number with push method. So let's start with beginning the declaration and then defining one function. Inside the function, let's push the element. And now compile and deploy the smart contract. So as you can see, the new element is added in the array. So that's it for the arrays in the solidity. In the next tutorial, let's talk about the structure variable.